To install the spark plug wires, just run it through that garment right on the back side of the housing right there. And you can see, y'all see that right there where I kind of pre-bended that just a little bit. And then you get your needle nose pliers and you get it right in that little eyelet in yonder. You take these pliers right here, put in yonder like that, being mindful that that little bitty wire right in there, that little eyelet is kind of delicate. Be kind of, work that right around like that, and once you get it past crooked, then you take your other pliers and cinch it up tight. Okay, you just kind of squeeze that tight. You see that's tight on that eyelet. You see that's tight right there? Oh, that's a nice one right there. That's really nice. The wire comes around, affixes to the spark plug. It's a nice, there is a little bit of give in there. That's nice. That's a good one right there. The bottom is the same way. You just take, that's a little bit too long right yonder. I'm going to snip that off a little bit. You pull that down out of there. That's a little bit more, see that? We'll cut that off a little bit. Then I'm going to run this on around about like that and get it back up in that, get it up in that little eyelet right there. Okay, it got in there. The little loops in the eyelet, and you kind of brace that right there, bring that around like that. It's passed straight across. Oh yeah, that's a good one too. Okay, and then just kind of put a little pressure on it, being mindful of that little eyelet right there. See, that's tight. That's a good one. That's all they are to putting a spark plug wire on Maytag. No soldering required, other than tinning the little protrusion on the wire end right there. What you want to end up with is the same arch on both plug wires. Now this is what you end up with a completed backing plate. Garment in the hole, garment in the hole, new wires, the wire in the loop is cinched down. I mean, it's good to go. We'll set this aside, and after we have painted the engine, we will install it. The difference between a D, A, and a D backing plate is this one right here. It has a very, very interesting serial number. It's 8-G. It's a mystery to me. Also, the model 72D it stands proud of the housing, and then the A is stamped in with a letter stamp, as is the serial number. The 8-G serial number, that would be a topic of discussion, and I do not know, I don't know the answer to that. The D backing plate, this example, and as you can see, these were assembly line engines, and this right here is a perfect example of that. The serial number, the interesting part here is the serial number. It's not good at all. I mean, it's a legible number. It's easy to read. It's stamped real deep, but the 3 is almost up on the 0, and it's not straight. It's askew at best. This goes to prove that these were not built for show. They were definitely for use. The What sets the D apart from the DA, this being the DA, is the diameter of this circle right here. This outer circle is the difference. This part right out here, this circle going around, that's different on the two backing plates. The reason that you cannot interchange these is the flywheel. The DA has a thicker magnet ring. Usually they are, it's the later years, and usually they are extremely, they're powerful. What more can you say? The coils are interchangeable. The armature is not. You have to have a DA backing plate and a DA armature to go with a DA flywheel. Now, if I may add to that, and this is nowhere in depth, believe me, the mysteries are for the twin cylinder multimotor. They are three options as far as flywheel goes: the D, the DA, and the Waco. The Waco is a very good magneto system. I like it. I have no problems with it. I really do like the Waco magneto system. Go too much in further with this one right here, other than to say that if you have one of these, be mindful that the cam is specific for the Waco. Do not interchange a Waco cam with a Eisman cam. The cams on the D and the DA are the same. And another thing that's missing quite often on these engines is the rubber boots.